If you have turned left crosswind after being instructed to make right traffic, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ty Jones, your AeroNerd that gives you honest experiences, reviews, training tips that'll help you aviate, navigate, and communicate. And I'll be honest, I missed you guys. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll go ahead and show you why I haven't made a video in such a long time. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I think the last video I made was how to fill out your logbook correctly for cross country, because the FAR aim was kind of not really clear as far as, you know, what a cross country is defined as, and the same thing for the flight review. So many of you probably remember this video. Cross country time means point of landing. Point of landing. Flight review, 24th calendar month before the month in which that pilot acts as pilot in command. What? And got your feedback, which was great. So I decided, you know, I really want some definite answers. So I took this to the FAA. I just emailed the FSDO, my local FSDO, and I got this answer. Okay, so I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but this is the original email that I sent to the FAA. This pretty much describes everything that was in the previous video, and I brought it up to them. You can go and pause it and read it, whatever. But their response is, okay, so this is my response to his email, which unfortunately I can't really find it. His email was, it stated that, well, you do need to have a landing, but that was an email. And I replied back to him. I was like, all right, well, thank you for your quick response, blah, blah, blah. The flight time, and as he worded in his email, the flight time must involve a landing at an airport at least 50 nautical miles in a straight line distance from the original point of departure. But where does it exactly say that? The landing part is what he was saying in his email, which I can't find right now. But and then I also go into the other further questions, because his email really didn't answer my question that I was asking. And as you can see, I can so what exactly does this mean? But yeah, it's the 24th month before the month in which that pilot acts as PIC. So that was, I was referring to the flight review, the 24th month flight review. This I actually did get an answer for, and I'll explain that here in a bit. But this whole landing 50 nautical miles from destination, that was not really described that well. Another thing too, with this email that I've attached, I've also attached this little attachment right here. Look at this. I even boxed in point of landing. This doesn't make any sense. None. What the heck is a point of a landing? Straight line distance. Now this next response is great, because another FAA person answers me, and not the original guy, and this is what he said. So this is his response. This is what we mean. We already know this part, right? They highlight that in 611. We've already know that. So what they say is, I want to pay close attention to this right here. In other legal options, the FAA has specifically highlighted that flight time that a pilot seeks to apply toward a cross-country time requirement in subsection D1 must meet the definition of cross-country time set forth in 611 B3(2), which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, flight time must involve a landing. Again, it must involve a landing. Where does it say this? It doesn't say it anywhere but in this email. They keep saying landing. However, their documentation does not say that. At an airport 50 nautical miles straight line distance from port departure. Therefore, it is settled that a physical landing is required to meet regulations. Well, no, it doesn't. This email does, but flight time must involve. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at flight time, the definition of flight time. Okay, so the most recent FAR aim, here it is. Flight time means pilot time that commences when an aircraft moves under its own power for the purposes of the flight and ends when the aircraft comes to rest after landing. Okay, so just use your imagination really quick, okay? Let's use the same terminology with driving a car, for example. A landing in an airplane is, as it said, aircraft comes to a rest after landing. Okay, so let's translate that as if you're driving a car. So let's say a landing in terms of a car is actually taking your car, parking it, turning the car off, getting out, locking the car. That's a landing in a vehicle, right? So going point to point. Now let's talk about destinations, or in this case, point of landing. Translate that into a vehicle. I can have a point of destination, literally same thing, right? Point of destination. Let's say I'm driving my car, driving, and I drive to the gas station. That's my point of destination because I need some gas. I get to the gas station, and guess what? Oh, I forgot my wallet. Well, guess what? I gotta go back home. So I have to go, I didn't park, I didn't land, right? I went to my point of landing, point of destination. I was there, I navigated to there using dead reckoning and pilotage. Now I'm going back to get my wallet. When I go back home, I park the car, I shut off the car, take the keys out, shut it, lock it, go get, that's a landing. That's a landing in terms of a vehicle, right? So if you can just vision this with me here. Cross country, that includes a point of landing. That was at least a straight line distance of more than 50 nautical miles. So what they're saying is you can go to a point of destination, a point of landing. There's nothing that says you have to land. Nothing. There's no legal guidance. There's no documentation. Nothing. Nothing. Before I go any further, I have to make a special announcement that I do have a awesome new website, www.aeronerdaviation.com. Go ahead and Google it. Once you go to the website, you're going to be presented with a nice video, a nice short video. Watch the video, and it literally explains what the website is all about. I don't care about the profits. What I do care about is putting great pilots in the air, and that's literally what this website is all about. The airlines are going to start hiring again. The vaccine is here, and they're going to be giving out all kinds of signing on bonuses because everybody's starting to buy tickets now. So everybody's going to be flocking to flight school. So what I want to do is actually try to save you some money by giving full private pilot ground school courses, full instrument rating, full commercial rating, and it's all right here on this website. You're going to be saving a whole heck of a lot of money if you go to this website, and you're literally going to be trained by yours truly, and how I train all of my other students. So these videos have helped hundreds and hundreds of other pilots, and it can help you too. So let's take a look real quick. So this is the website when you first log on. Now, of course, this is on the computer, on a desktop, obviously, or Mac. Now it does have mobile also, but it's literally going to be the same thing. I'd recommend you go to this website on a desktop anyway, because it's going to be much it's just designed for a desktop layout. So you just scroll down here, and here is the online training prep courses. So let's say, private pilot, you view the course, and here's all the courses. Now all the courses are the same price. I do have discounts. Let's say if you're military, just email me, let me know if you are military, and let me know if you're a subscriber, and you get some discounts. So the course is $299 for all three of them. The commercial course is going to be coming soon, but for now, the instrument course, I'm pretty sure for my older followers, this instrument course was actually free for a promotional period a few months back. I think it was like early last year. This actually was online, so many of you have been asking me, hey, where is this, where's those videos at? They were really amazing. Well, that was the promotional period, so this is that same exact course. So, and I teach the same exact method in the private and commercial. The good thing about these courses is I actually take you out. Into the airplane with me. You're going to be in the cockpit with me instead of just being in a classroom. I like to be hands-on and actually show you, with the ailerons and the flaps and what they actually do in the aircraft. A full pre-flight of a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. And that's what you're going to be seeing in these videos. There's a referral program. You can look into that. Just hover your mouse over it, and it describes exactly what it is. Going back up, there's frequently asked questions. You just click the frequently asked questions, and I have a lot of great tools that a lot of people ask me, and I really go in detail on the questions there. So I'm going to be updating this a lot more soon. So that is the website. Go ahead and check it out, and let me know what you think. The second part I want to talk about is the flight review 6156. This is another one that I that I actually mentioned them too, because it says no person may act as PIC or pilot in command of an aircraft unless since the beginning of the 24th month before the month in which that pilot acts as pilot in command. Doesn't make any sense. But what they did give me an advisory circular 6198. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. So if we scroll down here to on 6198 Delta, paragraph 4.1.2.1, here's right here, new person may act as PAC of the aircraft except as provided, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is literally word for word in the FAR aim. Unless within the preceding 24 calendar months, that person has accomplished a satisfactory flight review in the aircraft for which that pilot is appropriately rated. Now, the FAR aim needs to say this right here instead of the whole, well, the PIC, no person may act as pilot in command and since the beginning of the 24th calendar month before the month in which that pilot, what? So what I did actually is I just, in my FAR aim, I crossed out before the month in which that pilot acts as PIC, and then I wrote underneath that, because there's like a little space right there in the FAR aim, I wrote right underneath that AC 6198, paragraph 4.1.2.1. So it doesn't make any sense because this is actually 2021. This advisory circular was made back in 2018. So they updated that, but they didn't update this. So what's going on? So hopefully they see this video or something, and I don't know, who knows. And so this is why I have not made a video in such a long time. She has kept me so occupied. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Say hi. Hi, Aviators. Say hi. Oh, the camera's right there. What, can you see it? Hi. No? Nothing? Nothing? Anyway, guys, so pretty much you guys can understand now. So visit the website and give me some feedback on the website, on the online courses. If you are a subscriber, yes, you do get a discount. And I'll be making more videos soon. Until then, see you guys next time. Thanks.